Math Class 33, I can determine multiples. Marie and Thomas were playing a game on a number game board. A section of their game board is on the left. In the game, players have to cover numbers that are multiples of both 2 and 4. Circle all the numbers on this section that are multiples of both 2 and 4. Well, multiples are numbers I get when I multiply 2, when I basically skip count by 2 here, and when I skip count by 4. Or multiply 4 by 1, by 2, by 3, and so on. So, multiples of 2. I know that all multiples of 2 are even numbers. So, I'm going to put a 2 here with all the even numbers. So, all the numbers that I put a 2 under are multiples of 2. Now, multiples of 4, if I skip count by my 4s, they're also going to be even numbers, but not all even numbers. They would be every other even number. So I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36. And it continues on, but not on our game board here. So now I want to circle all the numbers that have both 2 and 4 written under them. So on our game board, we see that 4, 16, 24, and 36 are numbers that have both 2 and 4 as factors. These are the numbers that are multiples of both 2 and 4. I can generate and analyze patterns. Create a pattern that starts with 2 and multiplies each number by 3. Stop when you have 4 numbers. So it tells us we're going to start with 2. Multiply each number by 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 times 3, and if you're not sure, you can always work it out to the side here. 18 times 3 is 54. And we have 4 numbers, so we need to stop. Stop at 4 numbers, it said. Bradley looks for coins each morning on his walk to school. The first day he finds 3 coins. Each day he finds 5 more coins than the day before. How many coins does he find on day 6? So going back, it tells us on the first day he finds 3 coins. So our pattern's going to start with 3. Each day he finds 5 more coins, and we want to know on day 6. So this is day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to stop when we get to this number here. So 5 more than 3 is 8. 5 more than 8 is 13. 5 more than 13 is 18. 5 more than 18 is 23. And 5 more than 23 is 28. How many coins does he find on day 6? 28. Day 6, 28 coins are found. I understand place value relations. Write the value of the 6 in each number. Here I have 7,261. The underlined 6 sits in the tens place, so 6 tens has a value of 60. Here I have a 6 in the hundreds place, and so the 6 hundreds, or 6 in the hundreds place is 600. Compare the value of the 6 in each number above. So now I want to know, how does 60 compare to 600? I know that 600 is 10 times greater, or 10 times as many as 60. Every time we move to the left on the place value chart, the numbers get 10 times greater. So anytime we have a digit and we move that same digit to the left on the place value chart, it's going to be 10 times greater than it was when that digit sat in the right place on the place value chart. I can solve word problems involving addition and subtraction of fractions. There are 2 pies on the table that are the same size. The first pie has 3/8 eaten, the second pie has 4/8 eaten. How much pie is left? Show your thinking using a fraction model or an equation. So here is pi 1, here is pi 2. 2 pies that are about the same size here. We want to break those pies into eighths because I know my units we're dealing with are eighths. So I want 8 equal parts in the whole. Same thing here, 8 equal parts. And it tells me that the first pie has 3/8 eaten, so this piece is gone, this piece is gone, and this piece is gone. The second pie has 4/8 eaten. Those 4 pieces of the 8 are gone. How much pie is left? So notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 left here. And in this pie, 1, 2, 3, 4/8 are left. So 5/8 plus 4/8 is equal to 9/8. If I take this and I make a number bond, I know I could pull out 8/8. That represents 1 whole. And then there would be 1/8 more. So we have 1 whole pie and 1/8. 1 and 1/8 pies are left. I can solve problems involving measurement. The oranges Crystal bought weighed 1 kilogram, 520 grams. Her apples weighed 1,082 grams more than the oranges. How much did the apples, or did the oranges and apples weigh together? Well, it tells us the oranges here were 1 kilogram, 520 grams. The apples weighed 1,082 grams more than the oranges. So we need the oranges weight plus another 1,082 grams. Now notice that's not quite written in the same form. So I'm going to change this over. 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So 1 kilogram, 520 grams is 1,520 grams. And now I can add on the 1,082 grams. Here I have 2,602 grams, and that's the apples. But the question is, how much do the oranges and apples weigh together? So now I want to put my oranges, 1 kilogram, 520 grams, and the apples, 2,602 grams. So let's take this and let's convert that kilograms to grams again. I have 1,520 grams plus that 2,602 grams for the apples. And this would be then the oranges and apples. Together, they weigh 4,122 grams.